So how you been, man?
I fucking hate Mr. Beast. He's
I know, buddy.
Cunt. I've never met the guy. I just hate, like, oh my god. There's so many people
you
on
doing
YouTube.
this again?
Yeah. There's so many fucking.
Very important.
And I was like, bro, I can make a better video than this. I can make a fucking better video than this guy. In case we should start the podcast. I just realized we have not officially what time?
Welcome to Cinnamon Chili, the podcast no one is listening to. This is Shane.
I'm Ryan.
Most podcasts do that.
I'm Ryan.
Okay, cool. Cool. All right. I feel like you're making fun of me. Okay.
No.
No, it's fine.
No, there are a
It's
lot of
fine.
podcasts
No,
that do
it's
it. Nobody knows who we are if they're listening to the first time. If this is your first time listening, I'm Ryan, and this is
Shane. Dude,
nice to see you.
you said in the last podcast, it's like, hey, if you're listening, put a little coin in your gratitude cup. And it was the weirdest goddamn thing you've ever said.
Did I really?
It fucking freaked my beans so hard.
That is funny as fuck.
So it would be funny if every intro you were just like, put a coin in your fucking gratitude cup.
I'm not going to say that.
Yeah,
bro.
that's fucking stupid.
See, I feel like I'm the level of fucking actual dumbass that, like, I say 90% of the things I say I don't remember, and the other 10% is just shit I've repeated until the day I will continue to repeat until the day I die. Like
I call them voice lines.
Yeah.
Like in a fucking video game, it's
much.
just things you say like, yeah. Oh.
And like it's gotten so bad that I've like infected my girlfriend, and just like we're both fucking absolutely R-worded. Like we just cannot even. I swear to God, if regular people just like got a recording of us speaking to each other in our own bedroom at some really bad moments, you wouldn't think it was English, because we're so stupid. A long time ago,
I'm just saying that phrasing was bad.
They wouldn't even think we were speaking English?
No, if you got us in some really bad times in the bedroom, you'd think we weren't speaking English. You don't see anything crazy wrong about that?
I might be R-worded. Tell me what?
It just made it sound, because bedroom, you two, it doesn't sound like it's making...
Speaking. Okay,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, but...
I mean, I don't care.
If you caught us in the living room...
Yeah,
and
if you caught us fucking...
at my house, no.
No. You and Phyllis are the most unique couple I've ever seen.
We're calling her Phyllis. I don't think her name matters, bro. Like
not anymore.
Yeah, well, I mean, period. I think for that one, I remember I went along with it because like this is funny calling my girlfriend the fat one from The Office, but then
I didn't think that's not cool.
It's kind of funny, but then every time you go Phyllis, and then my brain has to like search through the entire memory bank for 30 seconds and go, what the fuck is he talking about?
All right.
So yeah, I don't think I'm not gonna remember calling her Phyllis. Just to let you know.
Okay.
But
so you got any plans for 2022?
Yes, Shane, I do. In fact,
I'm just getting this into it.
It's
been a while.
Second channel that I created, which will become the main channel, because my first channel I made the big mistake of telling all my family and friends I had a YouTube channel, which means even if I want to change up my style or how I'm doing things, everybody sees it and they scrutinize it. Now, they might just be nice about it and like not really care that much and just be like, okay, he's doing whatever. But in my brain, they hate me. So I'm going to make a new channel where I can just upload. And I'm uploading once a week for the entirety of 2022. Or that's the goal, at least. We'll see. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. But yeah, that's what I got. What about you?
I think I'm going to work on astral projection, maybe some sleight of hand card tricks.
Bro, sleight of hand would be sick. Astral projection would be cool if it was real, but the card, dude, being able to like take somebody's watch off of their wrist.
Yeah, committing crimes would be cool.
No, do it to like your friends and then like
keep
it
and then like sell it.
Dude, you could make him feel like he was 6. Like pull his watch off, he'd never even realizes it, and then you're like, "What's this?" And you pull it out from behind his ear, bro. If somebody did that to me, I would freak the fuck out. I'd be like, I didn't even know I was wearing that today.
So now I know what I got to do in 22. It's either those two things or maybe go back to therapy.
See, but I never gone to therapy before.
But also, sleight of hand is way cheaper than therapy.
And cooler.
Yeah.
But the thing is for you to get better, you're just gonna like be tugging at my watch like once a week, and I'm gonna be like, Shane, What are you doing?
All right, fine. Pick a card.
You're to like fucking show me a tennis ball in front of my face, throw it across the room, and then start tugging at my watch because you're like, I
'cause I think
averted
you're
your attention.
a fucking 6-week Labrador. Okay. So you may have noticed the man in the corner. This is Mr. Davies. I just thought that since we've been basically producing content together, we've been producing content together for about a year. I think it would be good for him. I've invited him here to do a quarterly review on me.
Why is he gagged?
As a co-host and content provider. So I'll just swing it to him for the.
I didn't even know he was here.
Yeah, he's silent.
Why is he crying? He's not silent.
Yeah, what?
What do you mean? How's he gonna talk in the microphone?
Well, I'll remove that and he can just come
He's
do
like
this.
12 feet away. We're sitting on a couch.
Well, I'm gonna go get him.
And he's gonna do what?
He's gonna do my quarterly review.
Of what? I
Like
guess
just
right.
as a co-host and a roommate, he's gonna just so I can get some feedback.
Okay. All right. What's up, Mr. David? How you? What? You all right, by the way?
Yeah, I'm quite fine. So just for the record, how long have you known Mr. He didn't give me a name. Mr. Shane.
I think it's a year and a half now, maybe.
Already. And just so I know what's going on for here in the company's name is, he didn't give me any of this information.
We don't really. This podcast called Cinnamon Chili. It's not really
The warehouse was in the company building was strange when it just appears to be an apartment building.
Did you even? Okay. How did he bring you here with the blindfold off, and then blindfolded you and put you in the corner?
He said it was for neutrality.
Yeah, but then how did you know it was an apartment building?
Alrighty, let's just get right into this.
Okay.
What would you say? And for each of these questions, I'll ask for a roommate and as a co-host.
Okay.
So what would you say Mr. Shane's most valuable trait as a roommate would be?
He does the dishes, even when I feel bad that I didn't.
Alrighty. And as a co-host?
He's very good at surprising me, we could say.
What would you say his biggest flaw as a roommate would be? I have some words, but go ahead.
Every now and then, he'll walk in front of me while I'm playing Smash, and then I'll die, and then I'll blame it on him, even though I was already dying, but it's his fault.
I'll just put inconsiderate on the paperwork.
Okay.
As a co-host?
Where is he, by the way?
He said he had business and refused to answer more thoroughly.
Does he know we're not filming until? Okay. All right. Is he bringing? Where did you come from?
I work at the H&R Block down on 72nd.
We probably should put. It's yeah. Okay. And does he? Why? What? Does he shop there? Shop there?
What is his biggest flaw as a co-host?
Sometimes he's a little unpredictable, and having a little bit. I'll just say that. Actually, we'll just leave it there.
Would you say that in a positive sense?
No, you said negative trait, right?
That is a flaw. Sorry.
Yeah.
This isn't my
Come on, David.
purview.
Come on, David.
This isn't even my piece of paper.
You know what?
He
I
wrote this
kind of
himself.
get why he had the fucking gag on you now. So let's get this over with.
What would you say over the next quarter for the company? What are some improvements he can make?
Are these your best fucking questions you got, bro? Can we? I'm gonna call Shane actually.
Best trait as you and him as a team you think would be?
My best trait?
No, as together as a team.
team.
As a team. Please hurry. He set a time limit.
For when?
Please just hurry.
Okay, we make stupid shit, and that's fun sometimes.
Okay, what would you say flaws as a team you have? Please.
We don't upload consistently.
I just need you to give me a grade from 1 to 10. Last few questions.
1 to 10.
1 to 10.
Which one is the good one?
10 being the best, 1 being the worst. So work ethic.
Whose?
Mr. Shane.
Mr. Shane. Okay, 7.
Creativity.
7.
Temperament.
7.
Collaborator.
Why are you shaking? 7.
He just honesty.
Next question.
That is all the questions I have.
Okay. You're not allowed to eat any of my food, by the way. Also, I think he said you have to stay. I got a cat bowl upstairs. You can share her food actually.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Davis. Thank you, Ryan.
I thought his name was David.
I just need to.
Okay.
I just wanted to get through that, just so
Where'd
I have
you
some
go?
feedback on my part. Me?
Yeah. You were just gone. You said you were gonna go get him. Like it was gonna be a fucking. And then he just asked me a bunch of questions.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think I would be alone for that.
I just did some stuff. I just had to run some errands. I just needed that feedback on my end, so it would be better.
You think you could
better
Home
for
Depot at like a more
the two of
reasonable
us.
hour, but okay.
It's 4 p.m. It's
Yeah,
not like I had
it's
stuff to do.
Podcast time. Thank you.
You're such a prima donna. I'm putting this down on your
Did
file.
you have to tie him back up? Okay.
Alrighty. Well, that's good.
Did you? Can he?
Good.
Where's he
good.
gonna pee? I pay for this carpet too.
I'll take him off the carpet. Stop being a baby.
What do you mean? I'm not the baby who's pissing on the carpet.
Alrighty. So on my list of things to talk about, let's do. I do have written here. It's just called Witch Crime. So I don't know if that's.
Is that WITCH?
Yeah, it just says Witch Crime.
Witch crime.
Like, which is your favorite? Which is.
Oh, WHICH?
Yeah. What'd you think?
Are you saying which crime is the best, or are you saying which crime? We fly in on brooms and steal all the fucking sex dust and take it.
It says WHICH
Okay.
crime ? I don't know. I must
The
have.
answer, which crime? WITCH, my favorite type of crime.
Okay.
Did you know that the Japanese have like, you know how like the US always has a bunch of fucking like, we saw Bigfoot, we saw the UFOs. Japan has witch sightings. I think. I don't want to be a propagator of false information.
I think a lot of the Northern Europeans have fucking like gnome sightings or some shit. They have like
That's the best one, honestly. Fuck Bigfoot. So many people.
or it was fairy, something like that. Some weird, like, if you thought like Gaelic fairy tale, that's what they're looking
Okay,
for.
fuck a fairy. I want to see a gnome. If that was real, I'd fuck with that. Like just a 10-inch tall man hauling ass through my fucking backyard. I'd fuck with that.
That would be funny.
Especially if they were like working in unison to try to steal my grill.
Hey Ryan, I need you to come in here.
And
What? It's another fucking gnome. I don't have the heart. I don't have the heart to do it.
Can you give me the broom?
Yeah, you know what? Just give me your biggest cup. I'll overturn it. I'll put him outside. Give me your biggest cup.
We drive him back to Ireland and let him go.
That would be pretty good.
Is it Ireland? Do you think they're from?
I think. Well, all I know about Ireland is their state or their country's animal. You know how ours is a bald eagle.
Yeah.
I want to say, and I might be wrong. I said Alexander the Great was fucking Greek, but Ireland is a unicorn. They just picked a unicorn.
That does not
Or
fit.
maybe it was Scotland.
But they're both kind of the same thing. I bet everybody who's Irish and Scottish would be really mad at me saying that, but you're the same thing. Fuck off. One of you has red hair and the other one, you're both drunk all the time and it's fucking gray.
We've already made the fucking stance that we hate Australia. So
That's true.
We did do that. So I mean, you might as well just take
That's
all
a deep
of
cut. That's like,
all of NATO. We'll just the North American Treaty. We'll just take that.
cut those 3 out.
Yeah. North Atlantic, whatever. Fuck. Here's something we could do.
Is that my bandana you put in his mouth, by the way? I fucking had that 6th grade fucking outdoor ed, dude. That thing is so old.
Was it in the drawer?
I mean, yeah, like the fucking 30 drawers we have in the house, probably. I don't know. It's fucking brown. It looks old and crusty, and he's getting his. I mean, I guess I don't fucking want it anymore, but
I could put him outside. I can let him go.
it's kind of he's gonna die. It's like 12 degrees out there. He's fucking. You got him with no shirt on.
I can let him go.
And then he won't do anything. You think he'll just fucking leave?
He'll just go to H&R Block. It's like setting a deer free.
I don't know if you know this or not. He knows where we live. I thought wouldn't you bring him with a hood on or something?
Okay, Ryan. I'm sorry I didn't think of every aspect of this. I just wanted some feedback as a fucking co-host.
We gotta kill him now.
Fine, we'll do it after. Christ.
Quit fucking looking at me like that.
God damn it. Hey, so
It's your fault for not putting the fucking hood on, stupid.
I was thinking this would be fun, but I don't know. Did you want to make a D&D character?
Like right now, just for me?
Yeah, I have the handbook over there.
Yeah, I'm down. I'll fucking make it. That's not gonna make him piss on the carpet less, bro. Also, you had to pull his pants off for that one? Like, you actually just had to spank him on the ass.
Yeah, how am I supposed to spank him if his pants are on? Alrighty, so let's start. Which race would you like to play as? I have dwarf, elf, halfling, human, dragonborn, gnome, half-elf.
What the fuck is dragonborn? Is that a lizard person?
That is indeed a lizard person.
I want the biggest one. What's the largest race?
The largest? Probably a half-orc.
Okay.
Okay. Half-orc. Here we are. Alrighty. So your strength and con are increased by 2 and 1. You have dark vision.
Sick.
You have relentless endurance, which when you get hit to 0 health points, you can still go a turn before being dead. When you hit a critical, you can roll an extra die. What about a name? Some examples are Dretch, Fang, Gel, Heck, Hog. Heck.
But Heck. I'm Heck.
Of course. Heck. Any last name? Or you just Heck? You could be like Heck the something.
Yeah, I was definitely thinking that too, but I can't. I'm Heck the Stinky, bro.
Heck the Stinky.
Heck the Stinky.
All right. Heck the Stinky. So classes, you can be a barbarian, a bard, a cleric, a druid, a fighter, a monk, a paladin, a ranger, a rogue, a sorcerer, a warlock, a wizard.
It's a lot. Well, I picked the biggest one. So I either want him to have a really big weapon or a really small weapon.
Okay. So you could be a rogue, which is just a thief.
And then they have little knives.
You could be a fighter, which is what everyone picks the first time they play. You could be a barbarian, which I love playing. Or you could be a big orc and be like a fucking wizard with like tiny glasses and a bird.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll be
a wizard? All right.
Heck the Stinky Wizard.
Heck the Stinky the Wizard. So you are proficient in intelligent and wisdom saving throws. Daggers, darts, slings, quarterstaffs, and light crossbows.
I'm using darts.
Darts?
And not even like the... I'm talking about like...
You're throwing them like professionally.
Yes,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm hitting that fucking triple 19 or whatever they hit.
Alrighty.
Every time.
Let's say you are up to level... Yeah, let's say you go up to level 3. So you start with either a quarterstaff or a dagger.
Quarterstaff.
Big stick. Component pouch or an arcane focus.
I don't... What?
They help you cast spells. So you have a bag of shit that helps you or just an object that helps you?
I like a bag of shit better.
Okay, describe this bag of shit for me. Is it like a Santa big bag like over your shoulder?
It's like a little coin pouch. Like it's got 2 drawstrings and it's purple and it's got little white stars on it and it barely fits my fingers, but I can always pull anything out of there.
You have a bag of holding as a component pouch?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. I'm Heck the Stinky. Don't fuck with me, bro.
A scholar packer, that doesn't matter. Okay, so at level 3 you get a School of Magic. So there's abjuration, which is like force fields and like dispel magic. So it's like
Okay.
anti-magic school.
Not that one.
Conjuration.
What is that?
You make portals to other lands and you like conjure elementals.
No.
Divination, which is like, I want to say, yeah, you can predict the future. Yeah, you have an understanding of the past, present, and future. So you're like
Yeah,
a soothsayer.
That one.
That one?
That one.
Alrighty. So you start with a bunch of stuff, but at 14th level, or no, yeah, 10th level, you get the ability to gain dark sight. You can see into the ethereal plane 60 feet in front of you. And you can see invincibility, so you can just see anything.
Okay.
Fuck, that's actually pretty fuck. So you're Heck the Stinky.
Heck the Stinky, the wizard.
The wizard of divination magic.
Okay. Can I see into the future at all?
Let's see. At 14th, here we go. When you choose a school, you get glimpses of the future that presses into your awareness. In a long rest, roll 2d20s and record the numbers rolled. You can replace those two numbers on any roll your creature uses. So let's say I make you do like a perception check and you don't like it. You can be like, well, I already saw this earlier. I'll just do what I did before in the dream.
Interesting.
Yeah. So mechanically, you do see the future, and then you just use that information you got earlier to do something better in the future.
Okay.
Yeah. So Heck the Stinky, the future seer.
Sick.
Let's go to, I think the only thing else we need from you is your let's see, your background. So 125. So this is just some background. You can be an acolyte, which is like a religious man, a charlatan, which is a con man, a criminal, which is a crime, which is a crime,
Crime man.
an entertainer. You can be a folk hero. You can be a guild artisan. You can be, what else? A hermit. You can be a noble. You can be an outlander, which is just a homeless man outside, I guess.
That one, bro.
A homeless man outside?
That one.
Okay.
I found this pouch.
So, okay. Your origin, you could be a forester, a trapper, a homesteader, a guide, an exile, or outcast.
Be a dirty little fool who is
Okay.
sitting in a fucking city, found a pouch and a stick.
Oh, okay. So you want to be a hermit. Hermits are in town. Outlanders are like people, like those are like preppers.
Okay.
Where is the hermit? Hermit. Okay. So your life of seclusion, were you searching for spiritual enlightenment, taking part in a communal living, exiled for a crime you didn't commit, retreated into society or from society after a life-altering event? I needed a quiet place to work. I communed with nature. I'm a caretaker of an ancient ruin or relic. That could be your stars and stripes bag.
It's not stars and stripes. It's white stars on a purple bag.
Oh,
Get it right.
I was a pilgrim in search of a person, place, or relic.
I don't know. This one's tough.
You could just make one up if you really wanted to. These are just
Like,
for like
it's like
these.
What is my reason for being a hermit? Basically.
Yeah. Why do you have this life of seclusion?
Man, fuck. I don't know. Shit.
That's why they give you that like
Yeah, like the
yeah.
options.
Mm-hmm. And usually, if you really wanted to, I could go grab a D8 and it's just random. We could just roll it.
See, that's lame as fuck. I want to come up with a good one, but also like.
By the way, you got to stick with this for like 20 levels.
It's on the spot.
Yeah.
Shit.
We could go with you're a caretaker of an ancient ruin, and that's your little baggie. You could be a little grown.
So I was like just a normal dude, and then I found this baggie.
So you fucking left and went into the forest to take like it's a fucking the One Ring.
Okay.
A personal trait. I've been isolated for so long. I rarely speak.
Nope.
I'm utterly serene in the face of disaster.
Nope.
I was a leader of my community. I'm eager to share that wisdom. I'm tremendously empathetic. I'm oblivious to etiquette.
Yep.
I connect.
Oblivious to etiquette.
Okay, so you're wiping your ass with leaves for so long you forget the existence of toilet paper.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Ideal. It's the greater good, logic, free thinking, power, live or let live, or self-knowledge.
Free thinking.
Free thinking. Alrighty.
That way I can define it.
Nice. Your bond. Nothing is more important to the other members of my the other people of my order.
What do you mean? What are you saying?
Like, nothing is more important than the other members of my hermitage, order, or association.
No.
Okay. I entered a seclusion to hide from the ones who might be hunting me. Someday I may confront them. I'm seeking enlightenment. I pursued in my seclusion. It still eludes me. I enter seclusion because I love someone I could not have. Should my discovery come to light, it could bring ruin to the world. My isolation gives me great insight into the great evil only I can destroy.
I wanted to be with someone that I can't.
Okay, give me a little more. Give me a little more on that.
She's a large whatever I am.
You're a big orc.
She's a large orc.
What were you in, like, a city or a tribe before this?
Muck the Funky.
Monk the Funky.
Muck the Funky.
Okay.
And, no, yeah, we were just in a regular town. We were a town of orcs, just regular civilized folk.
Yeah.
And
like in the forest, is a seaside? What's the location on this?
Yeah, it's just pretty woodland, I'd have to say.
Stereotypical, like Arthurian kind of.
Yeah. And then she was the daughter of the fragrance maker.
A high-ranking
fragrance maker, of course.
Yeah.
And
are these good fragrances?
And I just never smelled good enough for her.
Oh my god.
And and so now I am here.
And you went into the woods,
the Stinky,
and you found
no. Yeah, so in town I found this bag, and out came
magic?
A cologne.
Oh.
The perfect cologne, and then I dropped it on the ground and broke. And now ever since then, every time I fucking pull some shit out of this bag, it's not a cologne.
You're waiting. Nice.
For years I've been pulling this motherfucking shit out of here.
Well, just one little thing. Where did this power to see into the future come from? Is it just something you were born with?
No, every time I open the bag, I don't know what comes out. And then one day, like about once a week, some powder will come out. One time it gave me like bumps on and then one time some powder came out, and then I woke up the next morning, but it wasn't the next morning.
Interesting.
And then I woke up for real, and it was 5 p.m. the day before. And I was like, wow, this is crazy.
And then you pulled out the powder.
Whoa.
So this this is a powerful little object you got here. Yeah. That's awesome. Okay, the only thing I need left is your flaw. Now that I've returned to the world, I enjoy its delights a little too much. I harbor dark, bloodthirsty thoughts that my isolation and meditation fail to quell.
No.
I'm dogmatic in my thoughts and philosophy. I let my need to win arguments overshadow friends in harmony. That just sounds like Ryan.
Shut up.
I'd risk too much to uncover a lost bit of knowledge. I like keeping secrets, and I won't share them with anyone.
I like that. I'll do anything to get this fucking cologne or figure out who made it. I like that.
Alrighty, so what we have here is we have Heck the Stinky.
Heck the Stinky, who's a wizard.
The future seer.
Nice.
And he is in a constant search for a good smell that he saw once to get his true love.
It's the perfect smell that I know she'll love. I've never talked to her, though.
Oh.
She'll like it.
Oh. That sucks. All right. Heck turned into an incel real quick.
He was there from the beginning. You just never knew. Okay, we're playing this out. I don't care if you've never DM'd. We're making shit up on the spot. I downloaded a dice thing for my phone.
Oh shit! So we're running a session when it's
it's
the DM and Heck the Stinky,
bro. Yeah.
Okay. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah, you better come up with some shit right now. So.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking.
Actually, would you like 10 minutes? Like we can fucking.
Well, there's like stats and shit I have to give you.
Okay.
Okay. No. We'll do it on the fly.
Are you sure? Because we can take like a 10-minute thing, and then you can just like write some shit down.
I can do this off the dome.
Okay.
All right. So where do you want Stinky to be at the start of his adventure? Is he just in the woods still? Or is he coming into town? What's he doing?
I'd like to think it's been many years since he's ran off with this baggie, and he's been still trying forever to get this perfect cologne out of there, and it just still has not worked. So I'm going back to the site of the original instance to see if there's any like.
Was that in
evidence.
town or was that in the woods?
That's in town.
So we're going back to your home.
Yeah,
Okay.
where Muck the Funky is.
Muck the Funky.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, you enter into town. It's basically a circle-based town with a large fountain in the middle, spewing delightful smells and oils.
Sick.
You enter
Paid for obviously by
well, the town makes a lot of its money by making fragrances for the kingdom.
Shit the Funky.
Shit the Funky?
Muck the Funky's
Are you
dad.
sure about that?
Sick.
Is there anything better you can come up with?
Richest man in town.
The richest man in town is Shit the Funky.
We are orcs.
You are orcs. Heck, Muck, and Shit.
Shit, yes.
That's the main.
But you're not allowed to call us by just our first names.
You
Only
have to do-
lovers are allowed to do that.
Okay. Well, your first, middle, and last name is Heck the Stinky.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So you walk into town, and there is just there. It's pretty quiet, but by the bar, there's a kerfuffle happening. There's people being screaming and yelling, and you're not quite sure what's going on over there. It's the only point of action in the entire town.
Okay, so I am used to a place where it's not that noisy, and I'm fucking annoyed. One time, I pulled some shit out of here, and I threw it, and I couldn't hear anything for 2 days, and I want that right now.
Okay, so let's say you cast. Let's say what I'll put you at level 3. That way I don't have to remember every fucking trait you have. But let's say you cast a silence spell on yourself. You only have, let's say you have 3 spell slots, and you have one. You have 2 first level spells, and you have 1 2-level spell. So you're going to cast silence at 2nd level. So everything around you, 15 feet out, is completely silent.
Okay, sick. What do I roll?
You don't have to roll anything. That's one of those spells you don't have to roll
I
anything.
just already did?
Yeah,
so
you-
I fucking reached in the bag hoping for that shit
Yeah.
that came out?
Yeah, and
Yeet.
and it's completely quiet within 15 feet of you.
Can I just say I don't know exactly what the object is?
Oh,
It's like-
every time. Okay, yeah,
it's
yeah.
like glop.
Yeah.
Or not glop. What's that shit you put your fingers in school and it sounds like a fart?
Gack.
Gack. It's like gack, and I throw that shit, and then it goes, and then I don't hear anything. I
It's-
didn't hear the.
And since you've been like, you're a big orc, but you're pretty weak orc standards because you've been
Sick.
sitting in the. It goes only
just
about.
been drawing out of
yeah,
this, and food comes out every now and then.
yeah.
That's how I'm alive.
It only goes about 7 feet, but it makes 15 feet around you completely silent.
Sick.
All right, so you're completely quiet.
And I can't hear the kerfuffle at the bars, and I move on.
Alrighty, where are you heading to get this information?
Okay, so it was actually. I found it in like the past. So we're in the fountain area, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then to the right is the business district, and then there's the homes, and then there's like the religious area to the far left. I did it over like in the business district because I was looking for some crack, and they didn't have any, and I found that on the ground instead. And then
Okay, so your
begins my story.
occupation before all this was drug?
No,
was drugs?
No, I was a regular person in society who just occasionally did crack.
Okay, no.
Not every user of crack is a crackhead.
Okay, so
Shane.
no, you're just a casual user of crack cocaine. Cool. Alrighty, so you head towards
Muck, not Muck. I fucking forget my own name. She's in my head so much.
Heck.
Heck, the Stinky.
I'm sorry. You're really into role playing right now. I appreciate it. All right, so you walk into the business area. Give me a perception check. We'll say it's plus 2, so hit the D20.
I got a 17.
17 plus 2, that's a 19.
19%.
So you're seeing, you see the exact spot where you found the bag in the first place down an alley in between you said there's a business area. So we're going to say there's a department store and an ice cream parlor right down the middle of the alley. That's where you found it the last time. And you see the only place it could be hidden or anything could be hidden is behind this big dumpster.
Okay. Okay. Now I reach into my bag of tricks again, and then since
You only have two more spells.
I can't just use this whenever the fuck.
No, there's a time limit. Yeah. There's
I was totally
there's a
thinking
resource.
my entire life is based around this bag, and I reach into it for everything.
Well, there's a thing called cantrips, which is spells you can use whenever you want, but they're pretty low, like low nothing kind of thing. Like there's like damage stuff, but then there's actual. Tell me what you wanted to do with this,
so-
and we'll say.
Okay, so let's say that like whenever I try to use my like future sight bullshit that I now have, I'm trying to like reach in and like when I did with the hearing shit, I'm trying to like force something to come out of here using that.
Okay.
Kinda.
We'll
And
do-
that's a real spell that I'm using as a wizard because I'm that now.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I'm just reaching in and expect like anything will come out.
Okay.
Can we say that?
Yeah. Let's do these off of rolls. You reach into your bag.
Okay, I'm afraid that there will be somebody or something else over there because now I am a weak orc.
Uh-huh.
I can still fuck up a guy, but I'm not the orc town. So I reach into the thing and I'm gonna throw whatever comes out at it. I
Okay.
don't know what it'll be.
I want you to roll me a d8.
D8. I got a 7.
All right. It is a softball.
Sick. I take the soft. Do I have to roll again to throw it?
Yeah.
Sick. I take the softball.
I need you to roll me a d20. Let's say your dexterity on ranged attacks is +1.
I got a fucking 20.
Holy shit! That's a
I
nat
fucking-
20 to throw.
Dude, I underarm fucking pinwheel
Perfect.
softball pitch this motherfucker.
You being a bum pissing behind the dumpster. You like unconscious immediate. He's not dead, but he's just snoozing now.
Sick. Okay, now I run over and I check out the area now that he is no longer awake.
All right, so there's a man with his pants down, falling into a puddle of piss.
Still pissing.
Still pissing, of course.
Sick.
There's a dumpster that's pretty full because it's a pretty busy day.
Okay.
And there is a note attached in the corner.
Okay. I grab the note. I forget I can't read. I reach into my bag and I take out a little thing. Now I'm using my future power shit now. And then I go, find me a thing. Like I.
Let's say you had a dream about 3 weeks ago
Okay.
that you would need glasses.
Oh.
So right now you're just like,
some
oh,
glasses that make me read.
cool. Yeah.
Okay, I'm reaching into my shit to see if there's some glasses that make me actually able to see in my hermit.
So we don't have to have pacing issues. You have those because we sit here and roll until you find fucking glasses.
Oh, I
that's
see what you're
insane.
saying. I see what you're saying.
All right, so you have these glasses. You put them on,
Okay.
and it says, "Heck,
Yes.
I know you've been looking for the source of this,
Okay.
and I know where you can find it. I'm the one who created the pouch, and I want it back.
Okay.
What I need you to do is find the fragrance maker's daughter. She is missing, and if you can find her,
There's a lot of fragrance makers here. He's gonna have to be a little more specific. Where can I find this fella to make sure he's specific about whose fragrance daughter?
okay, I need you to find shit the smelly. I need you to find Muck.
Shit the Funky's daughter.
Yeah, Muck.
The Funky. All right.
If you can find her, I will stop pursuing you for the bag.
Sick. Okay. He was pursuing me. He didn't tell me that for the rest of the fucking note. Really ominous to put that at the end, maniac who fucking left this note here. How do you know I was coming back? Whatever. Okay. My goal now is to find
Yeah, your quest log just updated. It's
find
find
the Funky.
find information on Muck where she went.
The hottest work in the whole town. Okay. I walk out of the fucking business district and I go to the home district to go to her house and be like, "What up, ho?"
Okay. You knock on the door.
I knock on the door. Boom, boom, boom.
A maid opens and says something, but you can't hear it.
Okay. I'm gonna reach into my bag and hopefully I pull something out that makes her understand that I want her to be louder, and I throw it at her forehead.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a d8.
I got a 6.
You threw a live crowd.
Is she okay? And then she yells really loud, and I can hear that.
Yeah. At any point, you could dispel the silence spell. You could just say it's not there anymore.
I don't notice. I go.
So okay, you.
I didn't. So I didn't hear her scream, and I go, "What the fuck?" And
Yeah.
I push past her anyways. I just walk around the house.
Okay, so home invasion.
Okay.
You walk in. She's screaming at you, but you can't hear her because everything's quiet.
Yeah.
You find a pretty empty home, a big, large spiral staircase to the top floor, and then 3 separate hallways on the bottom floor.
Okay. I'm gonna assume because she's the princess of the household, she's gonna be on the top.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up the stairs.
Okay. You find a hallway. There's 3 separate rooms.
Okay.
One door is blue, one door is green, and one door is pink.
I'm going to assume she's in the pink room. I'm going to walk up to the door. I'm going to knock.
Alrighty. It opens. It slides open. Not like a person's opening
it was like
just
already
it
kinda
was
open?
already open. Yeah.
Okay. I peek my little eyes in there to have a look.
I want you to roll me a perception check, and I think we said that was +2.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll that.
A D20?
D20.
I got a 5. That's a 7.
This is the first time you've ever seen a room in your life, and you're not quite sure.
I lived in town before.
Yeah, I think your seclusion really fucked you over because you don't recognize what's on.
I'm like, what is this strange cave?
Yeah. You look at an object on the floor and you see it's held by 3 legs, and there's some kind of padding on the top. You're not quite sure what the object is. You can tell you are very familiar with these surroundings because whatever place this is very fucked up. Like there's things thrown all over the place.
Okay. There's like scratches in the wall. Like,
yeah.
That looks like something that would kill me.
You don't understand that it's a bedroom, but you do understand that something took place here.
Sick. Okay, and then I go, shit.
Oh,
Shit.
and the window leading outside
Yeah.
is wide open.
I go, shit. She's not here.
You don't hear yourself.
I still said it though.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go and check and I knock on the blue door.
Alrighty. A small orc opens the door and screams and runs away.
I go, small orc.
Yeah.
I'm looking for Muck the Funky. Have you seen her?
He ran away in the closet and he can't hear you anyway.
Okay.
At
I go
any
check the green
time
door.
you
I knock
can
on
dispel
the green door.
that door just doesn't open.
I jiggle the handle.
Nothing.
I go into my bag of tricks, hoping I bring out something that will open the door when I throw it at it.
Okay. Roll me a d8.
I got a 1.
It's like talcum powder.
Sick, and it
Just immediately.
gets a little bit in my eyes.
You
and
look a
shit.
little bit like LeBron James. That's nothing.
Sick. Okay, and then I'm like, well, shit. I go back to the pink room.
Okay.
And then I jump out the window.
Give me a acrobatics check. You're a wizard, so I'm going to say this is plus. I'm going to be nice and say it's plus nothing. I'm not going to give you a negative on this
Okay.
because you are an orc.
What is it?
It's a d20 plus nothing.
6.
You roll me a d6. Or no, roll me a d10.
9.
You take 9 damage.
Out of how much health?
You're a 3rd level wizard, so I'm going to say it's 29.
6. So I have 20 health left.
You have 20. You scorpion so hard.
Out the fucking window.
Like, you know how you land and
and
the
the
heels
feet
touch
came up.
the back of the head? Yeah. You hit the ground so hard,
Fucking
man.
awesome, bro.
I like
Okay.
that's insane.
While I'm still on the ground and my chin is like smashed up by the
Mm-hmm.
bricks, I've like stepped on thorns and shit before, and I went into the bag and brought something out, and then it was like a food and I ate it and I felt better. It like healed the thorns. So I'm gonna go into my bag and try to get.
You're gonna try to heal yourself?
Yeah, but yeah.
Give me a medicine check. You're a wizard. I'm gonna say your intelligence is +3. So roll me a d20 +3.
7 total.
Okay. Unfortunately, you don't heal anything. It's a stale piece of cookie.
Sick. I eat it anyways.
Yeah, you eat it.
I get up and move on.
Yeah. All right. You see, this house was facing the tree line,
Okay.
and there is. Give me a perception. +2.
14 total.
You see a very faint trail. You can't see how many footprints there is. There is a small trail rushing into the tree line.
Okay. I reach in for something to throw at it to make sure nobody's over there before I go over there.
All right, roll me a d8.
I got a 3.
It's another fucking live crab. Which is weird because this bag has never repeated a thing before.
No, I like the idea that sometimes it repeats shit, and that's why I'm like, there's cologne in here.
Oh, yeah, you wouldn't be all compulsive
Yeah,
about it if it hasn't repeated
what
once.
I'm
Gotcha.
saying.
All right, so you chuck a live crab just into the tree line. Give me a roll a d20 plus nothing as a ranged attack.
5.
Yeah, no one's. I'm gonna say you miss.
Okay, so I just like don't even throw it far enough. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. No one's. I'll just give you this. No one's there. But if there was, you had have missed.
Okay, sick. Okay, I walk in that direction.
Alrighty. The tree line, after bumbling through a lot of very dense foliage and like vines, and you're used to it. But if it was anyone but you, this would fucking suck. This is like when we were walking up Yellowstone and shit just got worse as we kept going.
Okay.
And sooner or later, you reach pretty even footing and you're walking no problem, and you find a abandoned camp. There's about 3. It's all denominations. There's dwarves. There's elves. There's all of these things.
Okay.
Sitting around a bonfire eating a stew, which is you assume is like bat. It's not good. It's just varmint.
Okay.
And there is a wagon, and on the back of it is, give me a perception.
1.
You don't quite understand what a wagon is or what it could
And
be.
then put my glasses away so I couldn't even see what the
Yeah, and you can't hear anything they're saying because any sound coming from 15 feet or more just doesn't get through.
Sick.
So you don't hear what they're saying. You can't see what they're doing. All you know is there's people and things.
Okay. One time a couple weeks ago, I looked forward and I saw that I reached in the bag and out came a thing where just my arms weren't invisible and the rest of me was, and I didn't know that because who fucking looks at the rest of their body except for their arms?
Uh-huh.
And then I found out later because I went to jerk off and my dick wasn't there. I reach in and try to grab that.
You're going to try to cast invisibility?
Yeah. On
Okay.
everything but my arms.
Just your arms?
So that's what happened last time. I don't know if it comes across full. That'd be great.
I mean, you can. I think invisibility is a level 2 spell, and you already got. Yeah, fuck it. We're not. I don't even have a piece of paper in front of me. Sure, you cast your last second level spell,
Okay.
invisibility. So now you're invisible. You can't hear anything, but no one can see you or
Sick.
say anything
And
once
it
they
covers
hear.
all of me?
Yeah,
Woo!
you're completely invisible.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna inspect this wooden box.
The wooden box with wheels
Yeah.
and a weird
With
deer.
roundies on it.
Yeah, weird deer pulling it. Give me. Sure, let's. I don't want to make you roll another thing again because you already rolled. I'll just tell you, there is a series of crates that you assume is from other halls and missions they've done before, and it appears that there is a cage with someone you find very familiar in it.
Okay.
It's Muck.
Okay. Next. I turn back and look at the camp and see how many motherfuckers are over there.
There's at least 12.
Sick.
And they're all either armed with a hand crossbow or some sort of dagger.
Cool.
It seems that these guys, when they do highway missions, their main tactic is just show of force rather than anything else.
So I'm gonna go into my bag and I'm gonna pull out something and hopefully it's something good.
And
I'm
you're
just
gonna throw it
at one of their heads. I'm invisible. What the fuck? And they can't hear me. So what's the
All
problem?
right, roll me a d8.
I got 2.
So, I don't know how you do this, but you pull out a crystal.
Okay.
It's red. It has the texture of it's burnt red and has the texture of charcoal.
Okay.
It's covered in like ruins and different. You can't read it.
Okay.
And once you throw it, all the glyphs all simultaneously start to glow like a light teal green.
Okay.
And the one in the middle, a large swirl with some kind of hard edges, starts to glow blue. And then there is a massive explosion. I want you to roll me a d8 6 times.
Got a 2. Got a 4. Got a 1. Got a 7. Got a 4. Got a 2.
What's all that?
Oh fuck! I don't know. I thought you were doing it for each individual. Fuck! I'm sure if I could go back. I'm gonna assume there were 2 2s. There's 2 4s. There was 1 7.
Let's just
Something else.
say 20 damage.
Sure.
All right. So you deal 20 damage in a 20-foot sphere. So everything above 20 feet, spread out 20 feet, all of that takes 20 damage. Where were you throwing this? Did you have an aim?
Yeah, I was throwing at one of their heads.
They're grouped around either the bonfire or a couple tents around it. Which one are you aiming for?
I was
Aiming for a guy by the
I
bonfire,
was
aiming at a
aiming
guy
at the
who
guy
was sleeping.
closest to the wagon, just because most of the time a fucking crab comes out, so I was mostly just to hit him in the head. So I'm aiming at the closest orc man thing to me. I don't know who it is, what it is, but
Oh, that's so. Are you within 20 feet of this?
that's up to you. I don't know. I was just throwing it at a motherfucker.
I don't want to deal 20 damage to you.
Yeah, let's say he's over by one of the tents. He was the closest motherfucker.
So 22 feet away from you,
Sick.
just craters immediately. Just like, and then I said there was 12. There's 4 people left, and there's not ash, there's not bone. There's literally a fucking crater
Just
where you threw that ball.
disappeared. Sick.
Yeah,
I
and
go,
and
whew, thank God that didn't happen when I was looking for food one time.
it looked like the ending of Akira. That big fireball, that happens on a smaller scale, and then 8 people are missing and gone.
Sick. Okay.
So 4 people fucking stand up and go, what? Like,
And I'm
scream.
still invisible.
Still invisible. I want you to give me a stealth check, a d20 plus 0.
2.
We'll say, wait. We'll say it's advantage because you're also quiet. So roll that again.
10. 12 total.
Okay, so they know. Well, on advantage is what you do is you roll 2 d20s and you take the higher number.
Oh, 10.
Yeah. So they know which direction it came from,
Okay.
but they don't know it was you. So they start moving towards you, but they're moving towards the wagon. They're not moving towards you. They saw a big rock do a big explodey coming from your direction.
Okay.
Heck the Stinky. What is your plan?
I walk around behind them, fully confident since they cannot hear me.
Mm-hmm.
And I reach into my bag and I look for another item to throw at the closest one's head.
All right, this is big money, so I want you to roll me a d12 because that's my favorite one.
11.
Oh, you? Honestly, this even baffles you. You pull out a tornado.
It's just in my hand and I'm like,
Yeah,
and I throw it at his head.
yeah. You throw because you have to because it's a tornado. So you palm a tornado
Waft.
and throw it at the wagon and all those men.
So,
Do 4 d6 damage.
4. 1, that's 5. 4, that's 9. 3, that's 12.
You do 12 damage to everyone in a straight line, and I assume they were walking in a group. So you throw 2 of them.
Does anything happen to the box with wheels on it?
We're getting there.
Sick.
So you throw a tornado. It fucking spins out 2 guys, and they get lifted. They basically get sucked in and then launched about 100 feet in the air. So they just die from falling
They were
damage.
just eating like pig and fucking ale and shit.
You've really went full murder hobo. It's pretty impressive. You've taken to it pretty easy, and it hits the wagon, and Wizard of Oz is that down the forest. It just
Sick.
picks it up and leaves.
Sick. Okay.
So now there's just 2 dudes. They've lost all of their friends and their modes of transportation. Give me what's your plan?
Okay.
I'll do the check based on what you're going to do next.
I see both of them are currently on the ground, and then the third one who's dying is yelling, and I understand that I've seen animals die like that, and I go, I should be able to hear that, and then I remember that gack that I threw a long time ago, and I go, and I snap my fingers and it goes away, and then I hear him howling in pain, and I go, I like this, and then I move towards the other 2, and I'm still invisible.
Uh-huh.
They can hear me now, right?
What are you planning on doing? And I'll make you do a check. Because if you just want to sneak past them, I'll make you do a stealth check. But
I'm
if
like
you just
feeling
want
really confident in my big orc self,
Mhm.
and I was just gonna go over and start like fucking with him, like hitting him and shit, and like kicking him in the shin.
Okay.
Like I was gonna punch him in the dick.
Okay. So they hear you running up, but they're so scared. Give me a melee attack with advantage. So roll a d20 twice.
16, 7.
Okay, so we'll take the 16, and you're an orc, so it has to be +1. That's just your base stat. Oh no, it's +2, so an 18.
So my first.
So you go up
I'm
and
gonna
punch a
the
dick.
first one in the dick.
You can only attack one of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch the closest one in the dick.
Oh, okay. Roll me a. It's gonna be a d6 +2.
4 total.
Yeah, you fucking hit him really hard in the dick.
Throttle him in the dick.
Yeah.
Nothing special really
Yeah,
happens.
nothing crazy.
Exactly what you'd expect from throttling a guy in the dick happens.
Okay, so the dude sees a guy go down, and then the guy next to him is going to try to fire a hand crossbow at whatever's in front of him. So I'm going. Let's say your AC is, so it's going to be 10 plus your armor, which you don't have. So let's say it's 11. If this guy rolls a d20 +1 higher than a 12, you take damage.
Okay.
That's how it works. Where is it?
2 plus 1.
Whiffs.
3.
Whiffs.
Sick.
Whiffs.
I am invisible, in fact.
Yeah, it fucking whiffs. I'm gonna say invisibility is for a minute, and in time, in game time
Just
is
went away.
every round is 6 seconds.
Oh.
So
okay.
you have 10 rounds.
Okay.
So we'll say it's like round like fucking 4.
Close, yeah.
You're good.
Oh, okay.
You're good. You're good.
Okay, sick.
After this, if you really want to, we could absolutely write up Stinky.
I get really upset that he has that cool fucking thing that fires sticks at me and I don't. I reach into the bag with full magic intent of pulling out my own stick fire thrower.
You have a quarterstaff. You could just be hitting people with a stick right now.
I fucking forgot about that.
Yeah, you do
I
have a stick.
totally went, I
Yeah.
have a bag, and that
Yeah.
is it.
I mean, that's what I did.
I'm going to throw this fucking stick at his head as hard as I can.
Okay, so you're statted to hit them with that. It's a different stat if you
Really?
throw it. Yeah.
Oh. No, I'm going to hit him with it. I'm going to
You're
throw
just
it at him.
You're gonna throw it at him.
His head.
That's
I throw it at their
okay.
head.
Okay.
Shane.
Okay. Fuck. All right. Roll me, cause. Okay, go ahead. Roll plus Dex, which is +0.
D20.
Oh, D20. Yep.
19.
God damn, son. Roll me a. It's gonna be a D8 plus your modifier, which is nothing. So a D8.
2.
Okay, so you bonk him.
Like really hard. Like it actually like hurts him. Like fucking little bit of like dizzy.
You know that feeling you get when you hit the lights in the van.
Yeah.
That. Just
Sick.
like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, like it
What the
really,
fuck?
really
The-
fucking hurt.
The funniest part is the stick becomes visible, like, because it's not touching
It
you.
left me.
You throw it, so as soon as it leaves your person, a stick flies into his fucking face. So here's what happens to this man.
Okay.
A bomb goes off from an invisible. It comes out of nowhere, blows up. A tornado exists.
Oh.
Takes his wagon away. By the way, it's gone. By the way, you can't even see the tornado.
He fucking
and then
watched his friend get his fucking legs blown out from under him because his dick was punched
Yeah.
so hard.
and then a stick hit him in the face.
Fuck yeah, dude. All right.
So neither one of these dudes are down. I'll say one is knocked down, so you'll have advantage to hit him because you hit him in the dick.
Sick.
But the other guy, so let's say it's Dick Guy's turn. He is going to swipe a little dagger at nothing.
Just in
but
that direction because
just
he
in
felt
that
a
direction.
fist in his fucking nuts.
So he's gonna roll 2d20s because he has disadvantage because not only is he on the ground, he's swiping at something invisible.
Cool.
So roll that twice for me.
5. 20.
He
Fuck.
he takes the 5.
Yeah, I know. That would
Yeah.
have been bad.
Yeah. So we say your AC was 11. He misses. You're not even being like graceful or anything. You're just invisible and long enough away.
Yeah, I watched him swipe and like didn't even react at all.
I realized we didn't even roll initiative. This combat just happened, but it's fine. So we'll say it's your turn.
Okay.
Do you want to go pick up your stick? I haven't even taught you what you can do with your like move maneuver.
I totally don't even know. Like,
so what you have a move action, you have an attack action,
every turn,
and you have a bonus action.
Sick.
Yes, and there's certain things you can do with a bonus action. Just ask me what you want to do, and we'll see if it is.
Bonus action. Since he swiped at me with his fucking thing, I want to fucking kick dirt in his eyes.
Can't.
Fuck, really?
That's a special trait you can do. Damn. A bonus action is like if you have an extra weapon, you can hit with that or something like that.
Oh.
So what you can do is a free action, you can pick something.
Free action just be pull like random shit out of my thing?
I think I'm going to have to make that an action because depending on what it is, it's going to be like a spell.
Crazy.
It could be a spell.
Okay.
You did just throw a fucking tornado, which is a spell. I haven't even introduced you to anything.
I like to imagine I'm really mad. Can I, as a special action, take one of my boots off and throw it at this fucker in his head?
Yeah, that's an improvised weapon. Yeah.
Sick.
Roll me a D20 plus your dex, which is 0. 14. I'm going to say his AC is 12, so you hit him.
In the head with my boot.
So a D6 plus nothing.
4. My boot's hard as fuck, bro.
Yeah, let's say your boot is like made from rocks.
I made them myself. No, I pulled them out of the bag, and I was like, these are sick.
You pulled out cement shoes. Like, they're fucking... And it skull caps him. You killed a man with a boot.
Sick. And I go, that's what you get, fucker. And then, okay, next, I want to walk over to my stick and pick it up.
Okay. Yeah, with your move action, you can walk over there, and as a free action, you pick it up.
I'm going to pick it up.
And which guy did you just skull cap?
Was on the ground because he swiped at me with a knife.
Jesus Christ, that poor fucker. All right, so...
He got punched in the dick, swiped at air in fear, and then a cement boot took his fucking head off.
What a tapestry we're weaving. So, hand crossbow man.
Yes.
He your stick, let's say you're like right next to him.
Okay.
I want you to give me a stealth check, which is a D20 plus 0, so he doesn't feel like moving or like breathing or anything.
18.
Yeah, he doesn't even notice he fires into the tree line because he still thinks you're over there.
Sick. So like nothing even.
Yeah. Okay. So you're right next to him. You have your stick.
I really want his fucking stick thrower. I'm gonna kick him in the nuts as hard as I can with my other cement boot, in hopes that hurts bad enough that he drops his stick thrower.
All right, give me a D20 twice plus 3.
8.
Nope.
20.
All right, roll me a D6 plus 3.
6.
And then roll it again.
3. Oh, 6 again.
So you do 12 plus 6. You do 18 damage.
To his oh my god. Dude.
So when you roll a D20 on an attack, you roll double damage. That's what you just did.
Jesus Christ.
That's why Barbarian's great, because you can roll another additional die.
Fucking
But so you do 18 damage.
So I kick his nuts up into his fucking throat, basically.
I'm gonna say what happens is you go through the pelvis into some like internal organs, and that's what kills him.
Sick.
It's because a man can live without his nuts and dick. You like compounded his intestines and like there's a lot of internal massive bleeding.
I just really liked how these kept the thorns out of my feet. I had no idea they were this useful.
They're incredible, and I want art of this man. Heck the Stinky.
Heck the Stinky. This weak fucking orc, but can still walk around with big
But he's also an orc. That's why he's so strong.
Oh, yeah.
He has powerful legs.
For an orc.
He has powerful legs because he hasn't realized
a pretty good right shoulder for the throwing.
Yeah. He has functional strength and all the things he does. All right. Do you want to pick up this guy's hand crossbow?
Yes, I want his big fucking stick thrower.
Okay. I don't think you have proficiency with crossbows, but you can still use it.
I want it.
Okay. I'm just saying, like, you're not gonna get. You're not gonna get.
Okay, but it's gonna be like my bonus.
Yeah,
weapon
those bonus. Yes.
Sick.
Yes, you won't be able to use a bonus action to fire it because it's not a... Oh, well, hand crossbow, is that a finesse weapon? Sure, why not? Let's have fun. Yeah, you can fire that as a bonus action if you want.
Okay.
So, your mission...
I want to go get my other boot.
Okay, you can pick it up.
Okay. And then I run after the box.
Alrighty.
Were you expecting to, like, make something else happen?
At this point, we've almost been recording for like an hour and 45 minutes.
I'm fucking cool with it.
Okay. I got to figure out how to end this. That Alrighty. You move down. Give me an athletics. That's gonna be let's say you have proficiency. That's a D20 plus 3.
15 total.
All right, let's say the DC was like 50. Yeah, you got it. You're bounding, which is incredible because you're wearing stiletto cement shoes.
I'm just feeling so good after hitting those guys in the dick so hard. They made me mad, and I taught them a lesson. I feel fucking sweet.
You're moving as if water. You're doing fine through this. And you're making pace with this tornado that's slowly shrinking.
Oh, it's still alive?
It's still alive carrying it, but it's getting smaller and smaller as it's moving. It's losing momentum. And that's why you're gaining more speed on it as it's losing speed.
Okay. One time, when I was just having one of those days where I just pulled shit out of there all day, because I just do that sometimes, I pulled out this thing that if I sleep on is really soft. So I'm going to pull that out, and I'm going to throw it at it in hopes that...
You want to catch the whole wagon in something soft?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I reach in there.
Are you going to wait till the exact moment the tornado loses energy completely?
I'm not smart enough. I'm going to throw it at it right now.
You're just right now?
Right now.
Okay, give me a dexterity saving throw.
D20?
A D20 plus nothing.
20, bro.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I pull out the biggest, softest jack that is...
Here's what happens. You pull out a Tempur-Pedic California King mattress. The reason I made it a saving throw is the wagon was falling on top of you.
Sick.
So what you do is you plant the mattress, you bail, it lands, the wheels break, the horse is gone, I assume dead somewhere, and the wagon lands perfectly on the mattress.
Fucking sick. I am killing it today. This is the best day I've had in a long time.
Like Ryan or Heck?
Heck is killing it today. Sometimes I get grass and shit out of there. This one time a fox bit me and ran away. The bag sucks sometimes, but it is doing me right today.
Wait, you're telling me you created life with that bag? It bit you and ran away?
No, the fox in the bag bit me and ran away out of the bag.
Wait, does this bag just have these in here, or is it creating it as you're pulling it out?
This is what I'm trying to find out.
Oh, okay. Okay. The wagon is perfectly fine. Their tornado is gone. Everything's fine.
I run over and I knock on the big box with Muck the Funky in it, with the intent to be like, hello.
She screams because she doesn't see anything.
Sick. I open the box that she is in.
She's still scared. She doesn't see anything. You're invisible.
I like to imagine that these are turns, everything that I'm doing. And so I'm just like...
It's like, have you ever played XCOM?
No.
It's going through all this nonsense every turn. It's you open door, nothing takes place. You knock on door, nothing
really?
Takes place.
And I wave in front of her face, like, are you okay?
Oh shit, you talk?
Yeah.
She screams again and asks who that sounds familiar. Is that hasn't a voice? That's not a voice I've heard in many eons.
I go, this is gay. I forgot what she looked like. And then I go, I don't have any cologne on. I recast invisibility to make sure it lasts.
Okay.
And that works?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Sick.
Okay. I mean, I've already thrown this book. I've thrown it at Davis. Hit him right in the square of the chin.
Going into my bag again with the intent of grabbing sleep powder, but also kind of hoping that a crab comes out. And I throw it at her head.
Okay, roll me a D8.
3.
Roll it again. We'll say it's with advantage.
3.
Shit.
What hits her in the head, Shane?
3 has been crab this whole time.
So crab comes out.
Not just a crab.
Oh.
But like
one of those spider crabs at the bottom of the ocean?
No.
Okay.
I was going to say what you pull out is a lobster, but not just a lobster. Like expensive. Like you can't order this lobster
I should
big.
eat this.
Yeah.
And I hit her in the head with it.
It's a thick it's 2 C's lobster. You hit her right in the face. I want you to give me a roll me a D8 plus nothing.
8.
You deal 8 damage to her.
She's still awake?
And the lobster latches on. Yeah, she's just screaming because there's a fucking lobster in her face.
I was intending for her to fall asleep.
No, you threw a lobster at her, and you didn't throw it hard enough to knock her out.
I reach into my bag,
Okay.
trying to get sleep powder again.
Okay. Roll me.
Hoping to put both of them to sleep because he's pinching at her hair.
Give me a D8.
4.
You pull out this glass object.
I throw it at her head.
Hold up. Let me give you a description first. You're going to want to hear this.
I don't really look at the objects I pull out. I really just pull them out and throw them.
You've felt this object before. That's what gives you pause.
Okay. I open it. I look at it.
It's a glass object in the shape of an infinity sign.
Sick.
It has a nozzle that is an aerosol that you press.
Yeah.
This is the cologne.
I don't recognize it. I rip open the top and I drink it, expecting good things to happen.
Okay. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
What's that?
Give me a D20 plus 1.
18 total.
Oh, good. You don't get poisoned.
Sick.
Because you just drank chemical. What the fuck?
Okay.
Okay, so your main motivation, you just drank, right?
I didn't know that.
Okay.
He doesn't know.
Okay. So there's a woman being attacked by a lobster. You just drank some cologne.
I'm fucking focused right now, man. I'm trying to figure out how this dude can get me the cologne I need. And this bitch needs to fall asleep for this to happen. She can't know it's me.
Okay. Hit her with a stick. That's for some reason, that's your like heaviest hitting object because you're statted into it.
I hit her with a stick.
Okay. Roll me a D20.
16.
Plus 18. Roll me a D8 plus 2.
8.
You do 11. You do 10 fucking damage.
Okay.
You're brutally
She's
beating
on
this
the
woman.
brink of death.
Yeah.
But is she asleep?
She's asleep, but
Okay.
you like mugged her. All right. What are you doing now? He didn't give you a return address. You didn't go investigate.
There's a nice trick I found recently that I can also use this to carry things as long as I don't let it fall all the way in the bag.
Because if it goes in the bag, it disappears?
Yeah. I can't pull it back out. So I'm like, this bitch seems really heavy, and so I'm going to start putting it up one of her legs.
Does it stretch? It's magical. I'm sure it stretches out, yeah.
Well, I guess I'll put her feet together.
It goes from coin purse to like slowly into bag into suitcase size.
Yeah, but then as it goes up, it just stays the size of the ring that however big it needs to be, and then I pull the drawstring tight because it has one of those, and then I put a clip on it, and then I carry that, and then the only thing that
is showing is her head.
Yes, and the only thing that weighs anything is the thing outside of the bag, which is her head, which is much easier to carry.
Okay. So she's invisible as soon as you attach her.
Sick.
Where are you going from here?
Yeah, he really didn't give me an address. I'm going to walk back to that dumpster.
Okay.
Would we like to save the rest of this great tale?
I can finish it right here.
Okay.
You walk up, and you don't see anything in the alley, and then a shadow is cast in the alleyway.
Am I still invisible?
You are invisible.
Sick.
And a man pulls up his aviator shades and it says, "Heck, I can see you." And
I turn around and look behind me to see who he's talking to.
he has enchanted shades so you can see into the ethereal plane and see invisible. It is the homeless man you beam with a softball.
Fuck! He was writing the note. He was just having a piss after he left it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for retrieving my daughter. And he takes off his cloak, and it's shit.
Okay. And I go, "Can I have your best cologne in exchange for your daughter?"
And he says, I mean, yeah, that was the whole thing, dude.
Sick.
I can't believe you. This was a simple in and out mission. I don't know how you did this.
I give you your daughter.
Okay, can you take her out of the bag, dude?
She fucking she is birthed out of the bag. You know how babies come kind of fire out of that shit? Yeah.
Wow, that was just awful. I'm so glad I got to see that twice.
The bandits did that to her.
Yeah?
I saved her from it.
Okay.
See how she's almost dead?
Already.
You're welcome. Where's the cologne?
He gives you a glass in the shape of an infinity sign with a big nozzle on it and gives it to you.
I go, "Fucking thank God. I've been looking for this thing forever." And I spray it all over me and I go, "Whew."
Alrighty. and credits roll on the first adventure of Heck the Stinky.
Sick, dude. That was fucking fun. That shit is so fun. Oh man, that was a good time.
Holy shit,
Bro,
dude.
Heck the Stinky's the best character anybody's ever made.
I'm gonna force you. I'm gonna buy ink for that printer. We're statting out Heck the Stinky.
Yeah, dude, I want this to be a recurring thing now.
Okay.
I want to become Heck the Stinky for an hour.
We're gonna have to learn
Like the
we're
actual
not,
rules.
we're not gonna be super strict, but absolutely we can do more of Heck the Stinky.
Sick.
Um,
Okay, I want to say, if you have listened to this, thank you for listening, because this is probably the best one we have ever fucking done. And please come back, because I will be playing as more Heck the Stinky in the future, in case you would like to.
on what time is it?
5:30 p.m.
All right. So we're gonna leave.
But
I'm gonna go buy ink.
okay,
I might actually have extra sheets later, and we're gonna stat out Stinky real quick.
sick. And then we're gonna record a second podcast because this is fun, and it'll just be a nice backlog.
Okay.
To you, you're gonna wait a fucking couple weeks, but
Yeah.
to us, it's like magic. It's like Heck the Stinky looking into the future. All right, thanks for listening. Bye.